Now, almost half of primary school children can't swim the length of an average-size pool, which I found that quite a shocking statistic, actually. Children spend just 10 hours in the water over the whole academic year, and yet the recommendation is 25 hours in order for them to learn to swim. And that got us talking this morning, saying, well, is it up to schools for our children to learn to swim? Maybe they should be taught before they even get to school. Is it parents? Or schools now don't have facilities to
I don't think
help
you can
children
blame
to
the
swim.
schools. I think as a responsible parent, you should be getting your kid in the water, word go. I mean, my cousin Will has just had a beautiful little baby Alice, and from the minute she was about 3 months old, little Alice was in the swimming pool. And she can swim. She's a year old now and she's swimming. And that's the best way. But well, my mother's generation, oh my goodness, my mother was such an embarrassment. My sister and I learnt to swim down the swimming bars. We'd be ploughing up and down, getting those certificates, mile of breaststroke and so. Mum would be in a harness. I don't know how old she was, because she all seemed old to me, but she was a rather large woman in a harness being towed across a shallow edge until she was about 45. She finally got a certificate. At least she tried.
That proves you're never too old.
Can you swim?
I can swim, yes. But Maureen, my sister, when Jake was about 3 months old, I took him swimming, and she said, oh, give him to me, let me do it. And she dunked him under the water, and he came up all crying, and, you know... She turned around and I'm like that. She went, well, it works in Russia. And I said, Maureen, we're in Blackpool. You've just nearly killed my child.
But I remember when I took Jack, he was, I know what he was, a few months old.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing he got us to do. And this fantastic swimming teacher, he looked like Hagrid from Harry Potter, great big young guy, brilliant, the kids loved him. And he just said, right, hold the thing, and then pushed him under the water to me, and all these new mums were like this. Sorry, did you say under the water? They'll be perfectly fine, they naturally will hold their breath, and everything in your body is going, no, don't. Yeah. But, you know, that's what we did, and we did this, and Jack just kind of went like that, popped up the other side, and he loved it. So I think the earlier the better, actually.
I think so. I mean, with my first daughter, again, fearful mum, we'd never got in the swimming pool at any point. And then when she was 3, she was absolutely petrified of the water. And I thought, oh, gosh, well, you know, she really should know how to swim. So when I had my second daughter, from the moment she was born, well, not the moment, but, you know, I've had her swimming, and the two of them are really strong swimmers now, and I think it's such a fantastic skill for children to have, and I think if it's not provided by the school, it is very important as a parent.
Well, there's nothing worse. There's no point in going on holiday, is there, if your kid can't swim?
No,
You're just there, aren't you? Oh, he's going in the pool.
Or you have to always go with them.
Or you have to get in. And that is not a pretty sight, Ruth. Look like Shamu in that.